All right, this is your brother Issachar coming at you with another lesson. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaa Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwath that's listening and learning. Today's video is going to be entitled, Red Privilege Doesn't Exist, huh? Now, you already know what I mean when I say red, all right? We talking about Esau, okay? And pretty much I got inspired to do this lesson because of this post right here that Elder Malcolm from Chicago, the GMS Chicago camp, he posted this on his community tab, and it says right here, no white privilege here, move along. And it says a woman on the left failed to stop for a school bus, resulting in killing 3 children. She got 4 years in prison. The man on the right killed 4 people when the brakes on his semi went out and was unable to stop. He got 110 years in prison. And as you can see, it says hashtag fuck the justice system. And that's true, man. This place is really just showing you day in and day out whose side they're really on and whose side that they're not on. Okay, we keep trying to tell you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that this world wasn't built for you. Because this is just some bullshit right here, man. Like I said, man, you know, his brakes on his semi went out. He was unable to stop. So what was he going to do? You know, but at the end of the day, he got 110 years. This lady right here, she was just like, look, man, I'm trying to, get to where I need to be and everything like that. And she ended up, going around the school bus and hitting 3 kids, man, killing them. Okay, and she only got 4 years, man. 4 years. Okay, so you can clearly see what this justice system is all about and what Esau is all about, man. He's all about, the captivity of the Israelites, man. He's all about killing us. He's all about locking us up. He's all about putting us in complete order. Okay, he wants us to follow everything that he establishes, man. But at the end of the day, the Most High is about to interfere and finally get rid of this devil, man, because he keeps doing things like this to us and we getting tired of it. And at the end of the day, too, man, you about to see Jay get roused up out here, man, like the scriptures say. Who shall rouse him up? Okay, when you read that scripture, it's speaking about Judah, but this is going to go for all of the tribes soon, man. All of the tribes are realizing where they at, how things are operated and gone here and everything like that. And they just like, look, man, we getting tired of this shit. And it's going to become a time where Jacob is literally going to walk outside. He's going to see these people and they just going to lose it. They're just going to go ahead and do whatever they need to do to them or whatever, kill them, take them, rob them, whatever the case may be. And they just going to act like nothing happened, man. Okay, this is why we say race riots is coming back, man, because Esau keeps showcasing himself on who he really is. All right, so let's go ahead and get a few scriptures real quick, because this is spoken about in the scriptures. This is Psalm 73. It's Psalm 73 and 4, and it says, "For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men." See, that's plain right there. Verse 5, it says, "They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men." And we just saw that. When you walk down the street or whatever, you really look at the way that these Edomites live or whatever, they not in trouble like us. If they get into situations and everything like that, man, they are not plagued like us. They can, Bill Burr was speaking about that. He was just like, look, man, you can, if you are white or whatever, you can walk down the street and do whatever you want to do. You got the freedom to create all of the evil and all of the wickedness in the world and actually act it out, and they won't do anything about it. And if they do something about it, they're not going to do anything too harsh to you because they know who you are. Okay. But if Jake were to do these things, as you can see, Jake will get locked up for his whole life. They'll make sure he gets the chair. They'll make sure he gets electrocuted. They'll make sure he gets rid of, because that's the whole thing. They trying to get rid of us because they already know that we the Israelites. And they already know as long as we exist, there's a chance that they're going to be put out of the rulership seat. But as it is written, this is why there's going to be an elect, man. An elect is going to make it. And Yahweh Shai is the ultimate factor as well, because he's going to come back and he's going to take back what's his. He's going to make sure these Edomites be brought down for all of the wickedness that they have done. All right. But like it says right here, it says, neither are they plagued like other men. You know, they don't go through the things that we go through. Okay, when they go through situations or whatever, like I said, they just get a little slap on the hand and that's it. Jakes gets beat, locked up, hung, whatever the case may be, and it is what it is, man. And then it says, therefore, verse 6, it says, therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness, they have more than the heart can wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully, okay? So when you bring these situations like this to their attention, they act like they made the right decision. They act like they made the right move, and they feel like they shouldn't overturn their judgment. They just be like, look, man, no, she was trying to, you know, they'll make up a bullshit ass excuse. They'll be like, look, she was just in a rush. She was trying to go to work. You know, the sun was in her eyes and she couldn't see. So that resulted in her, you know, hitting those 3 kids. We understand. So we're just going to teach her a lesson just a little bit. She only got 4 years. Oh, man, you over here driving in a semi truck, and then out of nowhere, the semi truck brakes go out, and then you hit 4 people. Oh, man, you wicked as hell. Man, you evil. Oh, man, you too much. You a brute beast. You a big lip brute beast. You know, lock him up. 110 years. Come on, man. They speak wickedly concerning oppression. They don't think that what we're going through is harsh. They think that it's the correct thing to do. Because why? Because they want to keep us at the bottom. They want to keep us beat down so then that we can keep following their ways. But like I said, this is why the Most High got the wisdom and knowledge out here for his elect, his hopeful elect right now. All right. He's putting the spirit upon them so we can recognize where we at and we can see through the bullshit, man. Okay. We not, you know, about to take this any much longer. Yahweh Shai is going to come back and correct things, man. Let's stay in the same book, but we're going to go to verse 10. I mean, not verse 10, chapter 10. And it says, why standest thou, this is Psalm chapter 10, verse 1. It says, why standest thou afar off, O Lord? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble? The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked through the pride of his countenance would not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. See that? His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. He saith in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. You see that? You should never be in adversity, man. Let's look that word up real quick. Look up adversity. And it says, adverse, an unfavorable fortune or fate. A condition marked by misfortune, calamity, or distress. An adverse or unfortunate event or circumstance. So they think that their fate would never be, you know, their fate would never be on a bad side, man. They think that they could just keep going and keep doing what they're doing, and they'll never be judged for it. They'll never be brought down for what they're doing, man. All right. So let's read that one more time, man. They think they could just keep getting away with their wickedness and they're just going to keep living and keep prospering forever. But that's not about to be the case. That's why it says in verse 2, it says, the wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Who is the poor? The Israelites. It says, let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. And they are about to be taken in the devices that they have imagined. This whole new world order that they're getting ready to establish is going to kill themselves. Because once they do this, man, they don't realize that these other countries are going to come against them, man, which is their own people. Okay. And then the Most High is going to destroy them in their own devices. It says, for the wicked boast of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked through the pride of his countenance would not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. He has said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. He thinks he will never be in trouble. He thinks he will never be in misfortune. He thinks that he will never be brought down, man. He said, I shall not be moved. Why? Because he got all his pride, man. He got all the pride. He got all the power. He got all the riches. He got the military. He controls the laws. He makes up the laws as he goes. Okay. And he feels like this is his kingdom, man. This is his earth. This is his galaxy. you know. So he feels like he can never be brought down. But the Most High is about to show Esau what real power really is, man. Esau only got this because the Most High gave him this knowledge and gave him this technology and so forth and so on, man. But Esau can never have that God-like power, man. And that's exactly what Yahweh Shai is about to showcase when he comes back, man. And they're going to be brought down. Let's go to Habakkuk chapter 1, verse 1. And it says, the burden which Habakkuk the prophet did see. O Lord, how long shall I cry, and thou wilt not hear? Even cry out unto thee of violence, and thou wilt not save. Why dost thou show me iniquity, and cause me to behold grievance? For spoiling and violence are before me, and there are that raise up strife and contention. Therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doth never go forth. For the wicked doth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. See? Therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. They give out these harsh sentences for things like that, man. And then they only give a little bit to their own people, or none at all. You know, Dave Chappelle showcased that in his early skits when he was doing a race roles, and they were in reverse. It was like if a black man was going through the justice system that the white people went through, and if the white people went through the justice system that the black people went through. And he was showcasing that, man. He was just like, look, you know, Dave Chappelle's over here like, yeah, man, I'm selling crack. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And then, you know, they had all the feds around him saying like, yeah, but you only doing it for this reason. And you know the scene. And they was speaking up in the tape recorder. And then as soon as he got to the judge and everything like that, the judge was like, look, he kept pleading the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 5th. You know, you know. He was going in, and then they only gave him 5 months in club fed, man. 5 months in club fed after he confessed and said that, you know, he was selling crack and doing all these different things. But the white dude, though, when he was going through our justice system, he was, you know, was pretty much in his house not doing nothing. The police raided his house and planted all the drugs on him, and then they gave him life. Gave him life, man. Let's read verse 4 again. It says, therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doth never go forth. For the wicked doth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth, man. Wrong judgment proceedeth. Okay, they get away with everything that they get into, and they bring out the incorrect judgment, man. This is one of the reasons why they are going to be put in slavery for 1,000 years, and then they're going to be exterminated, man, because Esau does the most. They do the most, man. So let's get this, and we're going to wrap it up. Revelation 13 and 10. Let's start at 9. It says, if any man hath an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So there you go, man. Prison is a form of captivity. Okay? Prison is a form of captivity. Now, ultimately, you know, when you read this verse, you think about slavery, of course. You know, because they did put us in slavery and everything like that. And they did us dirty for the longest. And they still doing us dirty to this very day. So they're definitely going to go into captivity. They've been killing us with the sword. Okay. And now the modern day sword is the gun. They still killing us with their weapons. Okay. So they're going to be killed with the sword. Okay. So they're going into captivity. But just like we just saw in that picture, they put Jake in jail for 110 years, man. They put him in captivity. Okay, for all that time. So guess what? They're going into captivity, man. So this is what's getting ready to happen to them. Okay, they're not going to get away with everything that they've been doing for all of these years. It's a wrap, man. All right, so at the end of the day, Esau, get ready. 2022 might be the end of your world, man. And then you already know, if that's the end of your world, that's the beginning of your sorrow. So I hope this is edifying. So with that, I'm going to say, call Halayim, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaa Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aqua that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Ratazah, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, Yasharala. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.